Joe coming at you live and direct from the battle booth. Listen, we got to talk a little bit about this Cassidy versus Eazy the Block Captain battle, bro. Because you know what? Cassidy, bro. Yo, honestly, even though I got Eazy winning the battle, right? Cassidy's so good at what he does that he almost convinces me, bro, that he's going to end up winning the battle because he's so good. Yo, I got to give Cassidy props, bro. He's been on this crazy press run, right? To where he's painted this picture already about Eazy the Block Captain. He's already painted a picture, bro. He's pushing narratives. He's doing this. He's doing that. Ultimately, bro, Cassidy's already won the battle before it even happened, right? I got Eazy winning the battle regardless, bro. I personally don't think that this Eazy not being from Philly angle is gonna work. Even though, let me talk about this real quick, right? When I initially spoke about this whole angle not working, right? I was under the impression that Eazy wasn't pushing the fact that he was from Philly. I don't recall myself, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not saying that hasn't happened, but I don't recall seeing a lot of footage or a lot of clips or anything where Eazy is claiming that he is literally was born in Philly and was raised in Philly. I could be wrong. Now, if there is this narrative, right, that Eazy is pushing, that he's from Philly, oh yeah, I am from Philly, I am from Philly, I am from Philly. And it turns out that he's not from Philly, right? Somehow, that could be damaging. I wasn't under the impression that Eazy was claiming or false claiming as is what the Philly people that were really born and raised in Philly are trying to kind of like say, you know, you're false claiming, bro. You're not really from Philly, but you claim you're from Philly. Now, if Eazy has gone through his career claiming that he's from Philly, right, then it absolutely doesn't matter, right? And I wasn't really taking that into consideration when I made my first prediction. I'm not changing my opinion. I still think Eazy's going to win the battle. But now I understand a little bit more where Cassidy's logic is coming from as far as battle rap being real. I appreciate and I respect Cassidy, right, for that specifically, because Cassidy is also, I just watched PSA Reloaded interview yesterday with Cassidy. Shout out to them too. They went on for like an hour and a half, 2 hours almost, damn near. And Cassidy was pushing this narrative, right, about, which I respect. It's not real, bro. Eazy can rap all this blah shit, right? It's not real, bro. You not really from Philly. You not really gang banging. You not really slinging all this dope. You're not really doing this. You're not really walking on water. Who walks on water? Like Cassidy's pushing. I'm like, yo, you know what, Cassidy? You're making a really good point. You're making a really, really good point, right? You're talking about something that I've had an issue with in battle rap for the longest time. The real and the fake. That's what you're talking about, Cassidy, the real and the fake. We're comparing apples and oranges, which is true. That's why I was like, yo, shout out to Cassidy for that, bro, because that's a good point, bro. If battle rap was solely based on what's real and what's fake, then Cassidy, you're right. You'd probably come out that building winning. You probably would, right? Because for one, you'd expose that Eazy's not really from Philly, and if he's been claiming his whole career he's from Philly, then boom, bow, right there. Then the whole Papoose situation where he's been claiming that he wasn't knocked out and even in the face that he wasn't touching all this stuff. And then it really just boom. Like Cap loses. To me, that's always made a lot of sense. I've always based battle rap primarily on whether something is cap or if it's real. Which is why I've always had respect for certain people in battle rap. And some people be saying, oh, you gotta stop D-riding or like a mook, or you gotta stop it. Bro. The only reason that I respect and I appreciate these guys so much like Mook and Lux is because when they rap, they're not talking about gangbang and popping this and shooting this guy. No, bro, they're keeping their raps real to what's real. So I respect, yo, Cassidy, you right. Yo, Cassidy, you got me convinced that you're going to win this battle, bro. Even though I know that that's not what's going to happen, bro. Even though I know that's not what's going to happen, bro. But Cassidy, you're doing a good job at doing that. Here's the thing that I got an issue, though, with that narrative about the real and fake, right? Because I understand it, and I would fully support and be on that side if, right, battle rap wasn't so goddamn flip-floppy, right? Because listen to this, right? we want to talk about, and all of a sudden, when it comes to Eazy, and I feel like it's because this is like this narrative. Ever since Eazy did the whole URL thing dirty and flipped battle rap on its head, bro, and turned it upside down, a lot of people have wanted to see Eazy lose. A lot of people who are biased towards URL, even people who are biased towards Philly, because Eazy wasn't known in Philly. He wasn't born in Philly, so he wasn't by Stiz or K Walker or Cassidy or these guys. He didn't know. These guys don't know him. So it's like a lot of people want to see Eazy lose, and this is the perfect opportunity for that. This is what I have an issue with, though, right? All right. If we want to make battle rap all of a sudden, I'll explain why I say all of a sudden about real and fake. Then what happened, right? When we, for example, take a battle like Murder Mook versus Tay-Rock into consideration, bro. This is what I want to call out. This is the bias and the cap that I want to call out. Not about Cassidy, because Cassidy, I'm sure, had somebody like Mook winning when he was going up against Tay-Rock, right? I'm sure somebody like Cass had Mook winning his prediction. But the majority of the battle rap culture, bro, like 95%. I remember this like it was yesterday. Mook can't beat Tay-Rock. Oh, there's no way. Oh, even after the battle, bro, people trying to say Tay-Rock won and beat Mook. How? How? If this narrative about real and fake matters so much in battle rap, right? Then how is the real and fake when it comes to Mook's raps and Tay-Rock's raps even comparable, bro? How did we have Tay-Rock winning when we knew he was going to rap about shooting and killing people and doing this, and that? Not saying that Tay-Rock is not that type of guy, or he won't do what he has to do when the time comes down to it, right? And actually catch a body or do something like that if his life is in danger. But bro, you not going around gangbanging and popping people and killing people and doing all this stuff. Yet it's acceptable, right? When we're going up against somebody that we want to see lose, like Murder Mook at that time. Murder Mook has gained his respect from the battle rap community, which I knew he would eventually, right? So not a lot of people think that way anymore because he's proved. But at that point in time, bro, people wanted to see Mook lose, which is why there was this biasness, and this real and fake narrative didn't matter. It didn't matter, bro. This is why sometimes, yo, in battle, I'd be like, yo, what is going on, dude? How is it that, bro, we're completely disregarding now the fact that Eazy's been rapping, bro. He's tried and tested, bro. He battle raps everybody. He's actually a good rapper, right? All of a sudden, now it becomes about what's real and what's fake because Cassidy's pushing this narrative. Cassidy, you're doing a damn good job, bro. Cassidy got me thinking he's about to whoop Eazy, bro. And he could, bro. I'm not saying at all that Cassidy cannot whoop Eazy, bro. He can. He got all the ammo he needs. He just needs to be able to elaborate. If you're going to push this real and fake narrative, then Cassidy, you also shouldn't be out there talking about fucking shooting people and doing this and what. Let's keep it real then. Let's keep it about reality, right? Let's keep the bars about reality, what's real if we're going to push this narrative. Because if not, then what you're saying goes out the window, bro. Irrelevant, bro. Doesn't matter how real doesn't matter, bro. Why? Because we pick and choose when we want to pick what's real when that wins and what's fake and that wins based on who we want to see win, bro. Because of whatever narrative is being pushed out there. People's opinions, bro, don't be real, bro. A lot of people's opinions right now on the internet and all these people that follow are based on Cassidy's opinions, bro. People aren't putting together the fact that, whoa, wait a second. Eazy is Eazy the Block Captain, bro. No matter how hated he is, he's tried and tested, bro. He's gone on win streaks, even though it might have been manipulated on the URL TV app, right? Y'all wanted to believe it at that point because we wanted to see Eazy win. Now that we want to see Eazy lose, all of a sudden it's, oh yeah, because he's not from Philly, he's going to lose. Oh yeah, because he lied about getting, he's going to lose. How, bro? What about the raps, bro? So we take it into consideration. Everything but the raps is what we doing. We not caring about the raps, bro, and how good somebody's going to be on that stage. Nope. All of a sudden, 80%. This is Cassidy. You're doing a great job. And this is why Cassidy is so... This is why I like Cassidy, though. It's like he's so good at doing this, but it's not real, though. To Cassidy, it's real. Probably. I don't know. To Cassidy, it's probably real. But, bro, it's not real, though. Like, what are we really talking about? Okay, if we want to base battle rap wins now based on who's real and who's fake, then let's backtrack, bro. And we got to change L's and W's now, all of us, for everybody, bro. The moment you say a cap line, that's it. Automatic L, because that's the narrative we push. And that's what we want to be. Because the Cassidy and Eazy want to battle now, right now. Bro, if we keeping it rap, I don't think Cassidy can win. Not because he doesn't have the ability to, bro, right? Because I've noticed that Cassidy throughout his campaign run, bro, has been keeping it syllables, and that's pretty much it. Nobody that's interviewed Cassidy is asking him the questions, bro, like, or telling him, bro, you realize that it's 2025, right? Syllables are not going to win a battle. There's different names and terms for the syllable use now, bro. They got AMG mode. They got different rhyme schemes and patterns where they're rhyming multiple syllables, bro. It's what you do with those syllables, bro. What are you doing with the syllables? We want to talk about syllable this, a cat that rhymes one syllable. Yeah, you want to convince and persuade the world and battle rap world. It's about syllables. What are you going to do with the syllables, though, bro? Like, and you know what? I'm pretty sure that now because Cassidy, you pushing this whole syllable narrative, Eazy's going to have this one round or section where he's going to rhyme mad syllables in different ways just to show you, like, bro, what are you talking about? We're on a different level right now. And you're stuck in 2010, bro, with the syllable situation, bro. Not saying that I don't, I love Cassidy, bro. I grew up on Cassidy. Cassidy's one of the reasons I fell in love with bars, not music, but bars, bro. Cassidy's one of the people that got me into bars, period. The Waynes, the Cassidys, bro, the Jadakiss, Styles P, those people that got me into bars, dude. I love Cassidy, but Cassidy, you gotta cut this shit out, dude. Like, please tell me that you're gonna be doing something with these syllables that you're so pressed on, bro. Because I tell you right now, bro, yo, I got a feeling that Eazy's going to take that whole syllable thing that you pushing, flip that right on your head, use mad syllables, go into an AMG mode with syllables to say, here you go, bro. Is this what you are talking about, bro? Like, what, bro? Yo, on some real, man, I need to know what y'all think of this whole thing, man. Yo, you already know what it is. It's your boy Joe coming at you live. Oh, by the way, free Palestine, bro. Free Palestine. Arrest Netanyahu. You know what I'm talking about? You already know what it is. Your boy Joe coming at you live and direct from the battle. Boo!